Hey guys, Alex here. My Avenger Countdown, my second part. This is my review of The Incredible Hulk. This was actually a sequel, or kind of a reboot almost, for The Incredible Hulk. They had The Incredible Hulk, the Hulk movie released sometime before this. I don't remember what year exactly. I think it was like 2005 maybe. And it was complete trash. It bombed the box office. Was a very badly reviewed movie. So basically, they did a reboot of it and completely ignored everything that happened in the first one, basically, and did this. And this movie is vastly superior to it, but it's actually the weakest of the Avenger movies, in my opinion. So let's get into the pros with it. First of all, Ed Norton was a really good cast for Bruce Banner. I thought he did a very nice job of playing the character. He kind of got down the idea of the character where it's supposed to be kind of a almost a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of thing. So you kind of got that a little bit. One thing I didn't like is that you didn't really get the idea in the movie. They explained that like the Hulk had caused damage and had actually maybe killed people, but you never saw it in the movie that he lost control. Almost, it almost seemed like because in the movie the only time he ever goes into the Hulk is when he's attacking like the thugs in the Brazil or whatever, and then when the army attacks him at the college. So the only time you ever see him turn into the Hulk is when it's actually reasonable for him to turn into the Hulk. You never see him break out in like in the first one where he just kind of loses it on a random person who just angered him, which I can see. But they did do a nice job of like explaining that the Hulk is dangerous, like when they showed in the flashbacks of him actually injuring his girlfriend Betty. So got that. They actually do build the Hulk rather nicely. Like they keep him in the shadows and kind of like you don't really see the whole Hulk until a big reveal like halfway through the movie when he's in the college campus, and that's a very good action scene actually. And probably, I don't know, I might think it's like the better one. I still think the fight scene at the end was a lot better though, but it was a really good. But both of those scenes were very good. Also, the Hulk looks amazing. Like it looks a lot better than it did in the first one. It actually looks just like a muscular version, and not like just kind of like boring and blah. The CGI is very well done. And they made him look good, and they made the Abomination look really good too. So CGI was very well done for this movie. And like I said, the action scenes were great. The fight scene at the end was very good. I like the fight scene and the campus was really good. And then there was a nice chase scene at the end of the first act, which was really cool too. Now we get to the oh, and also I want to talk about the villain, Tim Roth playing Emil Blonsky, whatever his name was, the Abomination. Basically, he was a very good villain. Actually, I liked him a lot. I think he was probably one of the better villains in a superhero movie in a while. Because like they built him up very nicely. They gave a lot of his backstory. They gave him a lot of screen time, and that you got to see like a small transformation between him turning less into a person, more into a monster, while at the same time Ed Norton trying to become less of a monster. Which nice parallel there. You know, kind of a basic movie structure thing. One thing the movie did. Here's one of my complaints, though. One, the movie didn't really break any new ground. It's basically the same Hulk story you've seen 1,000 times before, if you've seen the show or anything, or even the first one. Even it's just him trying to get rid of his radiation problem and trying to get rid of the Hulk, and being chased by the government. Nothing new, nothing special, and so it is kind of a been there, done that. The only thing it does well is it looks good and it's actually well acted. So, also I didn't really like the middle a lot when like he's returning home and kind of running to everyone he knows again. Although it did have a really good ending. The second half did have a really good ending with the big fight scene at the campus. But it was pretty slow, especially like when he like reacquainted with Betty, which I didn't like those scenes a lot. Just mainly because you never really got to see why they're a couple. You learn that they were dating beforehand, but you don't really see a lot of bonding between them. It's just kind of like he returns and suddenly she remembers that, oh yeah, I love him, blah blah blah. But not a bad thing. All in all, I'll give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's very good. I think Hulk really is overlooked a lot by superhero fans, and he gets a lot of shit for just mainly because of the first one and because it is a story that's not that complicated, and it is just it's kind of overlooked a lot. But there you go. Check back tomorrow for my next review. Take care. Bye.